just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio.
Good evening, everyone. It's another Friday evening at 9 p.m. here in Pacific, this part of the world. And those people in the Philippines, it is magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. And for the rest of the world, good day. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. This is an exciting day. It's another fun-filled interview na naman natin. It's a very good person and a very good, talented. I'm at loss of words for this particular person. But for people who are watching, live po kami sa PHLB Radio, YouTube, and PHLB Facebook. We're also live on audio sa iTunes, Spotify, also on podcast. And also for those people who would be missing this telecast or this broadcast, what you do is you just log on to www.phlbradio.com and you could watch all the shows of PHLB Radio that we have tsaka yung mga past shows po namin. So this is an exciting night like what I said, and because of our guest, I've been trying to get this particular a friend of mine, and this is such an exciting day for me because at least naisingit tayo kasi he's always busy. He's like what was already mentioned, not only he's a recording artist, an artist way back when he was, I think, 12, and then he's a director, and he is a writer. He is also an online streamer, and he is I think, producer as well. And then I know he has some picture that needs to be produced, or mga screenplay that needs to be produced. So without much further ado, I will introduce to you the person that I'm so at awe, because not only he finished 11th on his board exam for chemical engineering and graduated from UP Diliman, and chemical engineering is not an easy course. Yan ang mga tipong kinakatakutan ng mga estudyante, even the scholar ng bayan. So without much further ado, let me introduce you Jeffrey Hidalgo. Yay, Jeffrey, how are you?
Hey Josh, it's nice to finally meet you virtually. Kahit na, it's not face to face, but at least with these pandemic times, parang this is the closest that we can get. Actually, even here in the Philippines, diba? Face to face meetings are just really through these kinds of platforms. So it's nice to finally meet you.
Okay, Jeff, mga questions muna natin. Firstly, chemical engineering. What was that all about? I understand from grade school, you're from Ateneo de Manila. Tapos naging PSI ka, Philippine Science High School, which is a top school to get in. Kasi parang creme de la creme, kumbaga, of all the high school students. Tapos, what I know is nag-UP Diliman ka with chemical engineering. Tapos after that, nag-postgraduate ka pa ng MS Chemical Engineering 2. Pero, ang maganda dyan, based on all the research that I did, I listened to all the interviews and all the, grabe, 1 week kong talagang kinareer. So, you were 12 when you were not handpicked. You were 12 when you auditioned for the 24K, right?
14K.
14K, so see, I was thinking 24 karat. 14K, tapos after that, parang few months lang, na-handpick ka na you and Tony Lambino, right? To join the first batch of Smoky Mountain. What was that? What was the process? I know you mentioned in some of your interview you are very competitive. So, paano yun? Yung school, kasi yung school, tapos alam ko nag-tour kayo sa Europe and different countries, tapos all of a sudden, pisay ka pa rin, hindi nagsuffer ang grades mo. Can you walk us to that para ma-inspire naman yung mga magulang natin na sometimes talaga may mga taong gifted talaga
I guess from the start. Oh, sige, how do I go about this? Oh, maybe from the start kasi my mom really raised me up to be competitive. Kasi talagang she's because maybe because she knows my ability, and she really wants me to really harness my potential, 'di ba? So talagang pinupush niya ako talaga to always be top of my class from kinder pa lang 'yon up to grade school, right? And then wait lang. I-off ko lang yung may mga pumapasok na Facebook. Iingay, no? Wait lang. Sorry. Okay.
Live yan, okay lang. It's live.
Sorry about that. Anyway, so yun, and then yun nga, she's also the one who actually taught me how to sing. And then when I was growing up, she knew that I wanted to become a singer. So syempre, she was also a very supportive mom, and in a way, up to a certain point, what we call a stage mother.
Stage mother, yes.
We saw this call for auditions sa TV Patrol. Ryan Cabiab is asking parang kids from this age to this age, and there was a casting call, and I remember there were almost like 1,000 kids that came there, and then I was just really lucky to be part of the top 14. And that time, I think they were just, experimenting. They didn't know yet what to do. So they ended up calling us a 14K. So it was basically parang, yung 14K was basically just an advocacy for them. Na parang nagpa-workshop. We had dance, voice, acting workshop. And then after that, may recital, yan. And then after that, parang sayang naman itong mga kids na to, let's call them the 14K. And then we started guesting on TV shows and doing whatever.
Okay. And then you were handpicked. Okay,
yes.
Show natin. Johan, show natin yung picture.
14K? Wow.
Yes.
Ayan. Patingin nga.
Ayan. Oh, di ba?
Hindi, after 14K na yan. Josh.
Yeah, after 14K. Tapos, tingnan natin si Jeffrey now.
Nako.
Sige.
Yan talaga no?
Pero nakita mo, di ba? From where you were before to ito na, the hunk Jeffrey Hidalgo. Okay. So, going back, so, di ba, 1991 yata ang Smoky Mountain, right? And there's 4 of you.
No, 1989.
Was it 91? Yeah, 89. Tapos nandun si James Coronel, si Tony Lambino, tapos of course you and Geneva. And to my understanding, ikaw yung pinakabata, di ba? Parang 12 ka lang noon, tapos the rest are 13. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Tapos
12,
parang yung audition piece mo pa noon for 14K was Take Me Out of the Dark ni Gary V.
Yes, okay. Take Me Out of the Dark was what I used to audition. But anyway,
research, di ba?
Yeah, from 14K, galing mo Josh, ibang klase. Anyway, from 14K, they got 4 kids from 14K, and then they auditioned for another set with doon nang galing si Geneva at si James.
Yeah, sila 10-10 yun, no? Yung 10-10 group.
Yeah, si 10-10 Munoz was also from 14K. Si 10-10. So from 14K.
Right. Okay, now, kasi nung height nyo, to my understanding, parang na-handpick kayo Parang you performed sa United Nations, UNICEF actually, summit. And you were only 12 or 13 noon, and you went to different countries, right?
Yeah.
So during that time though, di ba syempre 12 ka lang or 13, say within that age, 12, 13, and you went to all these countries, how was the feeling? Parang of all the countries, ano yung countries na nag-mark sa'yo na parang, wow, cool ito Parang, kasi ang dami. You went to Thailand, you went to Europe, parang meron, di ba masyado pa pag ganung age, masyadong impressionable ka. So, meron bang country na parang sinabi mo na, ang ganda nito, I learned so much from it. I'd like to know yung thought process now that you are where you are now.
I guess it would have to be the Netherlands, because we also went to Amsterdam because we also guested on a TV show there called Tineka. It's spelled Teneke, but it's pronounced Tineka. And then I've always been fascinated with, of course, the architecture, the culture, And wala, it's just beautiful there. So that's why when I went to when I did my Berlin Marathon in 2019, which was September, September 2019, end of September 2019. I also of course scheduled a tour, a European tour, and I started with Amsterdam talaga.
Talaga. Talaga.
Go
No,
back.
but now that you are at your age, if given a chance, saan country mo gusto? I mean, of course, remove the Philippines there. To you, where would you, if given a chance to settle, what country would you choose? Minus the Philippines, of course.
My God.
Among the countries you visited.
Among the countries I visit right now,
Oo.
parang most probably, maybe the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really fascinated with Europe, and I really like the culture, and ang ganda kasi talaga.
And it's very, very clean. That's what I
Yes.
heard. Very, very clean. It's really nice to raise a family there. Okay,
Another is Czech Republic, because I really love Prague. Ganda.
yeah, me too. Wow. Yeah. We should talk about it offline, yung mga places na we
Yes,
want
yes,
to
yes.
visit. Show natin, Johan, yung mga pictures natin para makita ng mga audience natin. Yeah, this was, I think this is one of your tours. Look how young you are pa, oh. Tapos,
Yeah.
tignan mo naman yan, oh, very innocent.
Okay. That picture is actually yung first ever shot of us na kasi parang 'di ba we had a had a workshop, summer workshop. And then yan yung time na they said, okay, guys, kayo yung Smoky Mountain. Kayo na yung
Itong picture na ito.
This was the first picture of us na parang, I think no. So parang ginawa nila is I think they paired us up. Kasi 8 kami, 'di ba? They made groupings and took pictures of us. So isa to sa mga pictures that they took. I guess yun yung combination that they wanted. And then when they announced to us na parang okay.
Na kayo na. Oh, ito. Sino namimili ng costume nyo? Kasi nung una ko itong nakita, parang sabi ko, is it deliberate yung costume nyo? Parang hindi naman siya fashionista, hindi rin siya pangmahirap, pero parang tagpi-tagpi.
Ano sa garbage couture.
Yes. Yan nga sasabihin ko, I'm just being polite.
Because that's what the producers really wanted. And our costume designer was of course the late Salvador Bernal, national artist for theater. Yeah.
Yeah, kasi parang lahat ng picture nakita ko sa research ko kay Tony, lahat siya may parang ganun, yung may parang bandana or something. Kasi po naman parang basta iba yung talagang pang Smoky Mountain. That's why I was telling you I have no concept what Smoky Mountain before. Kala ko yung yeah, I saw that. And you're gonna plug that later kasi alam ko there's a merchandise. There's a store that people, and I know you have a following kasi I talagang well researched. I know Smoky Mountain has a following kasi parang 30 years nyo yata ngayon, di ba? 30 years this year?
Actually, more. 32nd year na.
32nd year. Sayang, no? Para sana magka-reunion. But because of the pandemic, that could be maybe in the near future. Maybe next year.
Maybe soon. We're cooking up something. So, abangan nyo na lang yun.
Pero sana hindi virtual. Sana talaga, di ba? Yung parang live. Yeah.
Talaga.
Yo, show me yung isa pang picture. Meron pa ba tayong sa Smoky Mountain picture? Okay, then there's another picture. I'd like you to tell me who this person is and who is he to you.
Of course, my Tito Ryan.
Yes, ang national artist for music, si Ryan Cayabyab. Who is Ryan Cayabyab to you?
He's like in a way, he's like a second father to me, and of course, I owe a lot to him. I owe my showbiz career to him. And also, he's also, given me one of the best learnings best mottos, if that's what you want to put, how you want to put it. He taught us at a very young age na parang you have to learn how to enjoy what you're doing so that work will never feel like work.
Pero grabe, di ba? At that age, you're 12 and then yung mga kasama mo 13.
Mm-mm.
Di ba, at that age, at that point in time, panay laro-laro lang iniisip natin, di ba?
Hmm.
Di ba? Pero you guys were touring already practically
But
part of the
I
world.
guess kasi because all of us naman we didn't feel like we were working because we were loving what we were doing. So I guess that's what was important because important then that Tito Ryan was able to guide us to really enjoy and enjoy enjoy our craft, enjoy our musicality. Para talagang we will always strive to be better, but we won't feel na we are too stressed because it's just work, di ba?
But among yung mga kasama mo, si Geneva, si James, at saka si Tony, kanino ka naging mas malapit during that time? Yung pinaka-closest ka?
Si Geneva, from the start, kami ni Geneva talaga yung closest.
Kasi parang ate-ate siya. Ikaw yung little brother.
Parang ganun. Yun yung, ganun siya nag-start.
Kasi I saw one of the interview, you describe yourself to be spaced out, kasi maano ka, malaro, tapos Geneva is bully, si James naman parang mysterious, parang tapos isa naman kasi makulit.
Si Tony yung Mr. Congeniality ito eh. Siya yung pinaka very articulate, di ba? Yeah. Ako ngayon lang ako natutong magsalita eh. Pero kami before talagang si Tony yung spokesperson namin.
You always describe yourself to be mahiyain. Parang hindi ko naman, parang with the little time that I got to know you, parang hindi ko naman nakita yung mahiyain na yun.
I guess parang there's I think they've already found a classification. I'm like an extroverted introvert. Parang I'm the kind na parang I can actually last days without talking to anyone and I wouldn't mind. Hindi parang but parang if I need to be extroverted, I can.
Talaga. Okay, alam ko a lot of the listeners and viewers because napapanood po tayo. And I know I asked you, I know everybody every time na mag-guest ka, pinapakanta sa ito. This iconic song na talagang kanta mo to eh. Kasi when a lot of people, when they first heard it, kasi na-revive to so many times eh. And the last one is Sarah and it was used for a movie. Pero a lot of people, kasi syempre ang tagal na rin ng Smoky Mountain, what they don't understand is, this is really an original Jeffrey Hidalgo song, right? And we were talking earlier, this was supposed to be a duet. I would like to see that duet, di ba, with Geneva. Pero they gave it to you dahil wala kang solo song or solo number do sa first record. Is that correct?
Yes. That's a trivia that not everyone knows about.
Now the whole world will know.
Yeah.
So pwede gawing trivia yan. So can we ask you to sing that iconic song for us? Since a lot of people are asking, Jeff Hidalgo, can you please ask him to sing the song of their lives, which is, of course, Can This Be Love?
Let me see.
And I know you have your own version too.
Yeah. Okay. Ibang version to eh.
Sige.
Pero maganda din itong bakit. Sige, ito na lang. Nag-play na. Pero hanapin ko yung, would you want me to sing my own, yung backing track?
And then just to let you know, we have gazillion of people watching us. Si Adele Ordinario, good evening everyone while you're preparing. Si Irma is here. Hi Irma, how are you? Good afternoon. Tapos si Gina Marcus watching from Laguna. Oh, then Arnie is watching. Hello everyone.
Oh, Arnie's watching
Lisa
also.
Is watching. Hi, para nasa sessions tayo ngayon ah.
Oo nga, kaya nga. Ganun din.
Jam.
Platform lang.
Tapos ang dami. So I'll try to give you guys a shout out. Oh, Hero Direct Pogi, sabi ni Irma.
Yeah. Can you hear the music, Josh?
Yes, I can.
So, should I sing it now?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, without much further ado, Direct Jeffrey Hidalgo.
Can this be love I'm feeling right now? I know for certain I'm reeling right now. I don't recall ever feeling this way. Tell me, what does one say to one who makes me feel this way? Can this be love I'm feeling this feeling somehow. Why do I tremble whenever you're near? I can't seem to say my words so you hear. This is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. It's the first time I ever felt so helpless deep inside. If I had to say 1,000 times, I'll tell you once again. This is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. In this feeling I'm feeling right now, I love the feeling it's giving me now. The voice inside me is guiding me now. It's telling me now to take your hand and say, this is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. It's the first time I ever felt so helpless deep inside. If I had to say 1,000 times, I'll tell you once again. This is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. This is the first time I'm gonna say I love you. It's the first time I ever felt so helpless deep inside. If I had to say 1,000 times, I'd tell you once again. This is the first time. This is the first time. It's the first time I'm gonna say I love you.
Oh, Jeff, how are you? Galing, galing. Oh, before we continue, Jeffrey, ito muna, itong mga tao nagpapa-shout out sa atin. Ang dami. Okay, we'll try half muna. Si Adele Ordinario from, I think, Torrance, California. Si Irma, of course. Gina Marcos is watching from Laguna. Of course, si Arnie from Las Vegas. Tapos si... Hello, Jeffrey Hidalgo. Sabi nila, ang gwapo-gwapo pa rin niya. Walang kupas. Si Janjan, hi, Jeff Crew. Tapos si Mirna from Carson, California. Mirna Sales. Tapos nagkwentuhan na sila rito para talaga sessions. Tapos si Arjon Paul de la Paz. Hello, Sir Josh and Idol Jeffrey Hidalgo. Si Connie Asuncion is watching from Project 7. Si Jane Christine Pogi ni Derek. Hi ni. Hi Mel, sorry. Yeah, si Jane Christine. Tapos sabi ni Connie Asuncion, crush ko siya noon, lalo na sa showbiz. Connie, nasa showbiz pa rin siya. Tapos si Besh Colina, guwapo talaga, I miss you Derek, love you, sabi niya. Tapos si Beb, yeah. Tapos si Melissa, of course. Si Melissa.
Hello, Melissa.
Talagang very supportive sa atin yan. Tapos si Lamel. Okay, yung iba later naman. Okay. But aside from being this Smoky Mountain, di ba? Tapos solo career ka. Tapos ngayon, you venture into something which is so interesting. Johan, show natin yung picture. Hala! Jeffrey Hidalgo, director. Okay. Tapos yung next music. Tapos I'll ask you some questions. Marami kasi hindi nakakaalam. You're a director also, not only on TV but also on films. Precisely, there's two major films that you have done. Paki-show yung film natin. Silong.
Ooh.
At saka, yung most, I think this is 2015, and this is the most recent, 2021, General Admission. Right?
Yes, yes.
And I know you did some TV work for GMA. I Always Love You, tapos Inday, tapos you did a lot of Wagas, right? Yeah, so ano yung transition nun?
For the one I love.
Yeah, for the one I love. So ano yung transition nun? What made you decide? Was it always been in the back burner na you want to be a director someday?
Yeah, it all started when I started acting. Kasi, of course naman, syempre when I started acting, hindi naman ako agad bida, di ba? I mean,
yes.
Though I've also become, I've become a lead for a few projects, but usually support. So maraming downtime. And I'm the type before na, as I always share, na when I get the script, I really read it from start to finish. And then, I guess my imagination would always try to construct the whole story already in my head. And I also remember, even just as a kid, I really love watching movies. And even the grown-ups would ask me, sometimes when there are movies that they can't understand what's happening. Kasi diba minsan may mga twists and stuff, ganyan. I'm the one, ako yung bata, and I'd explain to them, kasi ganito yan. I guess I had the natural film language embedded in my brain, na when I watch a film, nagigets ko na agad siya. So it's always been a fascination until so what I do when I was acting, I'd always study what was going on behind the camera. And so it's medyo I kind of regret that I didn't do it earlier because I should have masyado akong pumarty nung bata ako in my 30s. Yeah.
As a director though, who do you look up to? Meron ka bang parang, kasi marami ako na-interview, there's always parang, hindi naman ginagaya, pero parang point of reference. Was there any director in particular that you look up to?
Here in the Philippines, it would have to be Eric Patti.
Talaga?
Eric Patti, and then also Gerald Tarog, Joyce Bernal, and of course Kathy Garcia Molina for the very mainstream kind of
mainstream.
star cinema movies, diba?
Now,
but she's really good with what she does.
Is there a particular genre of movie that you'd like to do?
I think I'm really
kasi Silong was a thriller, and I was earlier. Hindi ko yung pinapanood kasi yung poster kala ko horror. Yung
horror,
ganda siya. People, yung mga viewers, if you have not watched it, find it on YouTube. Find it. Meron napanood ko siya kanina.
Yeah. Well, hopefully soon it'll be available on HD on another platform. Kasi right now I think it's only available on iFlix, which is now WeTV, parang ganon. But that's only available in Southeast Asia. So okay lang, sige.
Pero Silong is really a good thriller film, and you made a cameo there too.
Yeah. I always make a cameo. I always make a cameo.
Ginagaya mo si Alfred Hitchcock. Balat ang film niya. Pero hindi kita nakita sa General Admission. Were you there?
Yes.
May cameo ka?
May back lang. I'm the floor director dun sa scene na may namatay.
Okay.
Ako yung nagpapaligpit nung bangkay.
Okay. yung parang yung manghula. Parang sidekick, Okay, you guys need to watch it. Sorry, nagiging parang private conversation. You have to watch Silong. Seriously, of the two films, Silong to me, talaga it's a good movie.
Thank you.
It's a good movie. The cinematography and yung mga shots mo, pati yung mga tsinelas na uma-acting. Panalo. See, I really watch it.
So, I guess my first two films, it's so different. I mean, you can't compare the other films. Yeah, there's two totally different films. And then my upcoming film naman is it's still a bit of a thriller. Still a bit of a thriller, but it's really more on the erotic side. So I'm not gonna downplay it, but it's an erotic
Sana matapos ng pandemya kasi right now, how can you do an erotic film? Maybe kayo have to be 6 feet apart, di ba?
Hindi. Siyempre may mga swab test and ano naman. And
And this particular one is Lampas Langit, right? By Raquel Villavicencio, correct?
Hindi pa ito. Hindi pa yan. I'm gonna be
Working
shooting.
title. Maganda
Hindi
nung
pa yan.
pero for me maganda yung Lampas Langit It's
Yeah. I'm gonna do
higher
that.
than the climax.
Oo, di ba? Ang ganda. But I'm gonna be doing a different film first. It's gonna be my first project under Viva.
Viva.
So, which we will be shooting very, very soon. They're actually really rushing me. Even here nga, I've been doing a little bit of pre-prod work while I was here because
we could tell them na. I know recently you sign up again with Viva, right?
Yes.
Hindi lang yan, di ba? Your Viva.
Nagulat din ako dyan actually.
As an artist, as a talent, or everything in between?
Yeah. Everything like as a singer, as an actor, and as a director as well. Kaya nga si Boss Vic has been really he already assigned someone to talagang super look over my project, my first directorial job, kasi gusto na niya magkaroon na ako ng directorial film under Viva. So that's what we're doing now. Yeah.
Kasi the first two films, yung production nila parang hindi naman independent pero hindi sila mainstream.
Yes. Actually, they're considered indie. Pero hindi, medyo mas, at least kahit paano may konting pangalan din kasi.
Oo. Pero kasi everybody, you need to watch also General Admission kasi it's in my mind para siyang parody eh.
Yes.
Yun, di ba? Parang nanganak, di ba? Parang it's really what's happening. Siguro ginawa nyo lang parang basta marami siyang social implications eh. You really have to watch it. Yeah, kasi marami siyang nuances na parang it's real life.
I'm actually also really proud of that film because I think there's not been a film that's been made. So parang if you try to ask someone, parang what is General Admission? What kind of film is it? Parang anong kapareho niya na film? Parang there's actually no film quite like it. Eh. So that's what we're proud
it's
of.
It's the first of its kind.
Yeah.
Hindi siya political satire pero it's a parody of what's happening. Nagkataon lang ang ginamit na parang basis parang show business.
Yes.
But
it's all about show business. Yeah, kaya nga diba yung namin, yung tagline is gusto mo bang sumikat? Yun yung eh. Do you wanna be a star?
Yeah, and magaling. I was very impressed with Jasmine.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
I'm really hoping she'd be noticed. Well, she'd win because she always gets noticed naman in all her projects because she's an amazing actress. And JC De Vera as well.
Yeah.
Sobrang galing nila pareho.
Nakita ko yung so yung mga hindi po nakakapanood at you missed it when it was shown, it's on I think it's on Amazon.
Yeah, it's on Amazon, Apple TV, iTunes, and a lot more. I don't know what else, but those are.
Yeah, I watch it on Amazon. Yeah, and it's for the people in the US. You have to pay a certain amount. It's not much, but it was so worth it.
Yes,
okay, now meron ka bang? I'm sorry.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, I told you lahat nga pinanood ko no. Meron ka bang as a director though, meron ka bang dream actor and actress? Okay, one of your interviews sinabi mo ang paborito mo yung Avilmanian first.
Yeah.
Pati yun alam ko, di ba? Oh. So meron ka bang dream actor and an actress, local na lang muna kasi that's really possible to direct na gusto mong mahawakan?
I really want to work with Vilma Santos and Sharon Cuneta as well. Kung sa mga babae. Sa mga lalaki. Sino ba? Wala akong maisip. Wala akong maisip ngayon sa mga lalaki. Kasi nakataba ako na si Christopher De Leon but only in a teleserye. Hindi pa sa
teleserye. Ang medyo na-fascinate lang ako kasi nung when I'm going through all the materials that is readily available. Ang favorite film mo, Madrasta. Sabi ko,
sa favorite, I guess one of my favorite Filipino films.
And what I like is Carnal though. You mentioned Carnal and that's my all-time, one of my all-time favorite also.
Yes. Those are one of the films that weirdly, one of my teachers, I don't know what subject that was, but it was shown to us in high school, in Philippine Science High School. Tapos Carnal yung pinapanood sa amin. With all the nudity and
now I know kung bakit gano'n yung atake mo sa mga scenes na gusto mo, mga erotic. I-blame natin sa teacher mo.
No? Feeling ko, no? Kasi syempre very impressionable ka pa na high school. It's biglang ganun yung pinapanood ko.
Okay. As a director though, how do you know if the film is good? When do you say, maganda yung movie na yan? Meron ka bang, kasi di ba lahat naman tayo may parang benchmark. But
yes,
you as a director, I want to pick on that portion as a director. Kasi as a viewer, as a, a critic sometimes, but a lot of times as a director, kasi ikaw yung behind the camera eh. Technically, you put everything together from the script to the editing and all that. When do you know, not necessarily your film, when do you know or you consider a film is good?
Ako, yun nga, ang hirap din sometimes to really watch because you're a director, di ba? You try to sometimes dissect the elements of the film. But ako, as much as possible, when I watch something, I try not to analyze it and just enjoy the film. And if I enjoyed it, that's when I start analyzing it. I try to analyze backwards. Unless sobrang glaring nung flaws nung film. Na parang hindi pong sobrang jarring and glaring yung flaws ng film na parang, oh my God. Yung napapa facepalm na lang, parang, oh my God, why are they doing this? May ganun. May mga times na ganun. But generally, I try to really enjoy the film for what it is. And if I like the feeling that it gave me, then it's a good film. Yun naman.
Ganun. Pero ang natuwa ako, meron kang minention kasi, yung parang, that's why I will not ask you that question. Pero meron akong lead into. Kasi most of the interview na napanood ko, hindi na once you give an answer, hindi na pinoprobe why. Kasi you said na you want to do something. If you could redo a film, whether local or international, and you had mentioned One Cruel Intentions, which is the kind of brand new, or Dangerously a Song. So ang question ko, I'm hoping that you could do something about it, medyo Filipinized, no? Pero napansin ko yung parang parang mga ganun yung mga type mong movie, parang mga thinking film.
Ganun talaga eh. Kaya nga eh. I guess maybe kasi di ba, as I mentioned to you, di ba, even at a young age, I'd really be so analytical of the films that I watch. And I really want films that would make me think. Or else parang, bakit pa? Why am I even watching this film kung wala siyang ambag sa society? Why? What's the point?
How do you feel now of most of the films? I would say yung Filipino films, majority of them are formula driven. 'Di ba? Boy meets girl, poor girl meets rich guy. 'Di ba? And also on TV. What's your take on that? Pero yun ang pinapanood eh. And then films like Mindanao, films like yung talagang The Brillantes, talagang when I'm in Manila, I try to watch as many of those. I don't like to say artsy film. Parang 5 lang kami and yung 5 yun, panay kasama ko pa. Like in Daewon. It's so sad. As a director, is that something na napag-uusapan niyo ng guild or na parang I know people would try, pero kung wala naman manonood, I mean, discount mo yung pandemic na walang theater. Diba?
I guess that's why, Josh, I think that's the difference kasi with, I think sa States kasi, diba, they're really art house cinemas.
Yes.
Diba? For these kinds of materials. Because, admittedly naman talaga, that's why there's such a thing called mainstream films.
Yeah.
And art house films. Because there's really a certain demographic for that. It's not, we can't really force the people to like certain movies. But at the same time, there are also flukes like like Parasite, which I think is a brilliant film. But at the same time, I think it's also the kind of film that anyone can enjoy. Diba?
Correct.
So that's kaya nga parang yun yung that's how I think of my films. So far with Silong and General Admission, I think they're not really mainstream films, but at the same time they're not also too art house for people for certain demographics not to enjoy. I think it's both films, kahit sino makapanood, they will enjoy naman to a certain extent. Diba?
Yeah,
Parang they will
kasi,
like something about the film.
and if you watch it talaga, hindi siya mukhang your typical indie na Philippine indie movie. Kasi
Yeah.
parang, not because of the actors and actresses na kind of popular, pero iba yung treatment eh. Mapapansin mo lang na yung mga ibang elements na hindi mo nakikita sa commercial, nakikita mo doon. Mga talahib na umaarte. Alam mo yun, yung mga shots. I really enjoyed it. So, ang galing naman That's why, and I'm saying this not because I'm interviewing you. Parang, interesting. So, it builds up eh. It builds up and it gives you, ang galing eh, pati yung the music, and I'm talking about Silong, and I'm so in a way upset na hindi ko siya pinanood din. Pinanood ko lang siya kanina. Kasi parang I miss something doon. Kasi even the music eh, it's very eerie yung music na parang suspenseful yet hindi mo alam what to expect.
Did you see the credits? I composed the opening song.
Yes. Nakita ko. Kasi kasama yan. Kaya man sa tatanong ko.
Okay.
Teka muna, one of your interview, you said you're a control freak as a director. And you mentioned you're a control freak. That's why you said, that's why I want to be a director. At the same time, you said you consider yourself an actor's director. Pero hindi in-expound yon. Now, this is your chance to expound on it. How control freak are you?
Well, maybe that's also one reason why I wanted to become a director is because one is yun nga, when I get a script before and when I was young, diba? When I was starting as an actor, and then I'd read the script. Tapos pag lumabas, sobrang ako nadidisappoint na parang tipo, sana ako na nag-direct. Yan, that's how it all started. And then, syempre naman, once you become a director and, practice the profession, you will realize you cannot be a control freak. There will always be compromises along the way that you have to make. Unless you're in Hollywood.
Even in life.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're in Hollywood, which is actually here sa Philippines kasi it's really budget constraints, diba? Unless hopefully I'd get a mainstream film na parang talagang, pwede nyo ba akong bigyan ng enough budget to do really a film that I really, really want. I mean, not that I'm not proud of my first two films, but I admittedly, in my head, it could have been better if we had more time. We had, whenever I get a film, I already have a vision for the film, right?
Wait, pero don't beat yourself up kasi yung first film mo that was nominated sa 11th Cinemalaya, di ba? Cinemalaya is not it's a very good festival. Hindi nakakabilihan ng award doon compared sa other awards na nabibili.
I'm
to be considered part of Cinemalaya, that for your first directorial job, that's
thank you.
Big deal.
Yeah, I'm proud naman of both my films, but I know it's not perfect, and I know that it could have been more. Yun lang naman yung point ko na parang if only I had more time and more budget, So hopefully, when I become a more established director, I'd be able to do a film na parang I can say na parang okay, ito yung gusto ko ito yung parang 100%, parang you can bash all you want, basta itong work na to, I will not blame it on budget constraints or whatever. Basta ito yung film.
And you never know. You're such a young age pa. Look at
young age talaga.
Well, si Young Laranas, di ba? He was the first Filipino to be under CCA here, creative artist here in America. And they want two of his films na ginawa niya in the Philippines. It was done in Hollywood. Yung parang, di ba, movie, parang Train to Busan, ngayon ginagawa yata sa Philippines. Parang ganon. So you never know, di ba? I mean, dreams do come true, You never know. You never know. Baka iba papansin, di ba?
Oh, well, ako naman, of course, that's always a dream. But ako naman, I'm just happy that I'm, I get to do what I love, which is really filmmaking. And at the same time singing, kasi nga nag-enjoy din talaga ako with That's why I'm really so thankful with sessions kasi nga it kumbaga reignited my love and passion for singing and music.
I know, grabe, no? And we'll tackle that portion in a minute kasi ang dami kong gusto tanong sa'yo dito sa sessions. But Yo, show us the other three slides that we prepared for Jeffrey. Hala! Tapos, isa pa, show the other one. Yung sa nakikinig po, we're showing pictures of him running as a runner with complete attire and the whole shebang. And then, of course, he's showing his accomplishment medal. And I know this is Berlin.
Marathon major.
Nasa Berlin. Berlin to, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Was it a Berlin? Yeah, yung naka-ano po siya. Now, how did that come about? From a singer, Smoky Mountain, nag-solo artist, tapos nag-double ka in directing. On top of that, nagra-run ka pa. And I know you do marathons, half marathon with Arnie. Tapos ngayon you're preparing for, hopefully hindi ma-cancel o ma-postpone yung Chicago. Can you talk to us about that? Was this, nagising ka lang one day, sabi mo, kasi some people that I know personally, because of health reason. Yung iba naman, because they want to lose weight and running is the best inexpensive way. Diba?
Yeah. Ako, well, it was a craze back then. I think 1.5 decades ago. So that's why me and Arnie started running. And then, yun nga, nagkaroon ng craze of fun runs and races here in the Philippines. And we just jumped into the bandwagon. And we enjoyed it. Even Arnie, it's just that si Arnie ngayon mas tamad na siya kaysa sa akin. Ako kasi talagang tuloy-tuloy ako with running eh. But si Arnie used to do half marathons, 21K. And decent din yung time niya. And then eventually, yun nga, nalaman ko that I had naturally high cholesterol. So I had to continue doing it also for health reasons. But at the same time, I really enjoy it. For me, running is like the cure for all stuff. Like when I feel sad, I run and then I'm happy na. When I feel sick, basta wag lang yung sobrang sick na kaldado. Oh, ganyan. Masama din yun. But you know, when I feel parang medyo under the weather, I run and then feeling ko, I feel better. And I'm cured. And when I
know, diba? Running is a good parang cure all, diba?
Yeah.
Kailan you need to make it a habit eh. Diba? Yeah. Ang hirap mag-condition yung sarili mo. So what was your motivation factor? Kasi hindi naman basta nag-run ka lang, diba? Like I always wanted to do running pero balak. Sanay lang sa costume. What was paano na-maintain? Kasi I did run, pero hindi katulad mo na parang given a chance you will run. And I know this for a fact kasi I ran this morning pag nasa sessions tayo.
Oh, yeah. Palaging ganun. I think it's really part of my my being. It's part of who I am. And I really hindi to joke, but like if I don't get to run in a week, I really feel weird. Yeah. Parang there's something, parang I have to run. Parang there's something lacking. And basta yung hinahanap na siya ng katawan ko. So yun talaga yung main source of exercise ko. Actually yung weightlifting nga pinipilit ko lang yun eh. Pero the good thing with doing weights and exercise, calisthenics or whatever, I developed that habit because of sessions. Kasi nga, 'di ba, I stream early, 12 p.m. in the Philippines. And for a singer, that's actually kind of early because you just woke up, right? And
your voice is not open yet. Yeah.
Yes. So, nakita ko talaga yung difference when I work out before streaming and not work out before streaming. Ang layo ng difference. So, kaya napipilitan ako na parang kailangan, if I have to stream at 12, by 10 a.m. nag-workout na ako. Yun. And then by 11 a.m. nag-get ready na for my 12 p.m. stream. So parang naging na din siya. Which is actually maganda din kasi nga pa-healthy. Di ba?
Yes, true. Saka makes you really fit.
Yeah, I get forced to work out.
People are asking pala, sino si Arnie? Doon po sa nakikinig, si Arnie po is si Arnie Hidalgo. The younger sister ni Jeffrey. Kasi yung mga listeners, sino si Arnie? Hindi po siya asawa. We'll we'll get into that topic later. Arnie Hidalgo po, and I'm trying to get into her schedule also so she could guess kasi a lot of people she's being asked kung nasa na si Arnie Hidalgo. So she's based in Las Vegas, and one of these days, hopefully in September or October, you'll see her guesting in this show as well.
Yes. Oh,
ayan, Arnie, narinig mo.
Excited to watch that.
Kasi I have 2 phones going on with all people comments and all that. So we'll try to get that. Yeah. Okay. Now let's show the other slides, Johan. So aside from directing, now tapos syempre yung first love mo. Johan, can you show the 2 slides please? Yan, so singing again, di ba? So marami akong question kasi sa singing. And there's another slide on that as well. Yan. Kasi I know may mga nagiging interpreter ka rin ng mga religious song eh.
Yes.
Yeah, and that I based on what I know, papakantahin ko yan one of these days yung song mo sa sessions. So, ang ganda niya. Yeah, I listened to it. Grabe yung song. Grabe song. I mean, it's one of those.
I have to sing those. I love those songs.
Based on that, on the singer component aspect of it, what can you say about the singers of before, yung time nyo, and then the singer now? Was it, aside from technology, are they better? Are they lack of training? Kasi yung time nyo talagang ikot, di ba? Kasi the internet was not readily available. Parang you go to provinces, like in your case, siguro hindi nangyaring ganon. Pero most of the artists that I was able to interview, yun ang laging sinasabi nila. But was there a difference in quality, difference in discipline? What's your take on that as a singer from previous past?
For me naman, I like the quality of I like the quality of the singers right now. Though kasi it's more diverse eh. And well, yun nga, you being a viewer of mine on sessions, I really love the current hits eh. I'm so I love also the current artists, and I guess even at a young age, when I was also starting in music, I'd always listen to what's up and coming.
Yeah.
Even before. So ganun talaga ako. So I really like it's not that it's not like nakikisunod daw sa trends, but I just really like it. I really dig kapag may mga bagong sounds. I love it. So that's why I think the internet also has made all these performances and music available to everyone. That's why right now there is such a wide variety of different genres and styles of different artists, which I love, which I really, really love. That's why I really love listening to. And if you notice yung mga pinopromote ko sa sessions, those are the artists that I really kinda like.
I know yun ang next question ko eh. Parang ikaw yung, I would not say ninong ng sessions. Parang ang dami mong tulungan. I would say you're the godfather of sessions kasi I watch sessions eh. For the past, I would say, past 2 months, I've been a frequent person there. And I like you, I go to different rooms or sessions.
Yeah.
Some I like, some I'm not too hot about it. Pero most of my awakening, nakikita ko sila sa mga collabs mo. So, ang galing eh. And I want to publicly appreciate you for doing that kasi you're giving in your own way. Parang, sorry Kuya Jerps. Parang ikaw sa akin yung Kuya Jerps ng sessions. Kasi parang lahat ng ini-introduce mo and some of them will be guesting in the show eh. Kasi hindi ka nagre-recommend na walang maipapakita sa publiko. Kasi lahat naman tayo may talent in singing. Pero for some reason, I don't think na pinipili mo eh. I think you introduce them and then we na nanonood sa'yo, it's part of your session, your stream. Ano yun? Was that a plan or talagang nagkataon lang? Kasi you're very generous. That's one thing that I would describe you. One adjective that if they ask, who is Jeffrey Hidalgo? You're very generous. Kasi hindi mo sinusolo, lalo na pag nagko-collab ka, hindi mo outsing the singer. And some people would do that. But ikaw talagang you give them the floor. Tapos pag nasa stream, sabi pa niya, i-follow nyo si ganyan, i-follow nyo. Not a lot of singers would do that. Pero nakita ko yon. So that's kudos to you. So ano yun? Was it deliberate or is it because of your beginning? Saan ang pinaguhugutan nun?
I guess it all started with Ana Uy. Because si Ana Uy, nakita ko sa stream niya, nagulat ako, ang dami niyang collabs with when she celebrated her birthday a few months back. Sabi ko, ay, ganda nito ah. Gawin ko din kaya, sabi ko ganun. Kasi since that time, I've only had 2 collabs with Piper Andes and with si Ana Uy. And then sabi ko ganyan, ano? And then, yun nga, since, I'm one of the more senior artists on sessions.
The Godfather.
A Godfather. Well, a lot of streamers would always ask, collab naman tayo, Sir Jeff. Sabi ko, sige, ako naman. Sige ba? Kasi
hindi ka namimili, di ba? Parang hindi ka choosy. Kasi yung... well. But then, syempre, makikita mo din yung mga makikita mo din yung pag madami, when I promote certain streamers that I really believe in. And also, kapag makikita mo na pag paulit-ulit kong I do collabs with them, it's because, I really enjoy doing collabs with them as well, 'di ba? And yun lang kasi pang feeling ko din even before na hindi pa my level wasn't really that high, I'd always have a good number of audience. So sayang naman, so pang what if I use my influence in sessions to also promote my other fellow streamers. So naging naging programming ko na siya. Alam mo, Jeffrey, yung stream mo sa chatroom, ang hirap. Kasi talaga ang dami nagko-comment. Parang ngayon, parang hindi ko nasa sessions ako. Hindi ko mahawak nagko-comment. Kung hindi ko yung ma-shout out, it's okay. Answering pa sa isa. Kasi ang bilis. Pero the love for you is overwhelming. Kasi I think you're very kind with, especially yung mga up-and-coming singers. Kasi like me, I'm not in the Philippines, so ang exposure ko, yung mga kilala ko lang. Pero all of a sudden, the session came along, tapos you're there, tapos, parang it opened to so many other artists, like si Sam Espinoza, si Lawrence Calderon, si Ana Uy, and then of course si Arnie. I've been hunting Arnie for the longest kasi I know her songs way back then. Tapos yung pala, nasa backyard lang siya, nandyan lang siya sa... When I say backyard, hindi po sa backyard ko. Backyard po ng Las Vegas.
Okay, lapit mo lang.
Yes. Okay, now, eto na. Do you want to sing a song for us before we go to the heavier set ng questions?
Sure. What do you want me to sing? Actually, I did prepare.
Whatever is best, whatever you think our audience would love.
Ano na lang, Smoky Mountain na lang ulit. Di ko alam.
Sige. Bahala ka. Ang daming SM fanatics tayo.
Tuwa naman sila dyan eh. Ito na lang ito. Itong Kailan.
Oh my God. The famous song.
Ayan. Kasi ready na siya dito eh. Hindi ko na siya nag-download.
Naka-plug in na. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey Hidalgo, Kailan.
Kaya natangamba sa tuwing ika'y nakikita. Sana naman ay magpakilala. Ilang ulit nang nagkabangga at kung dala'y pinulot mo pa, di ka pa rin nagpakilala. Bawat araw sinusundan, di ka naman tumitingin. Anong aking dapat gawin? Bakit kaya umiiwas? Hindi ko ba'y mayroong gasgas na Nais ko nang magpakilala, di ko'y mayroon sa puso ko, munting puwangan sa'yo. Ari na bang magpakilala? Bawat araw sinusundan, di ka naman tumitingin. Anong aking dapat gawin? Kailan mo ba mapapansin ang aking lihim? Kahit anong aking gawin, di mo pinapansin. Kailan nahaplusin ang pusong bitin na bitin? Kahit anong gawin lambing, di mo pa rin pansin. Di ko'y mayroon sa puso. Yan si Geneva. Munting puwang laan sa'yo. Ari na bang magpakilala? Bawat araw sinusundan, di ka naman tumitingin. Anong aking dapat gawin? Kailan mo pa mapapansin ang aking lihim? Kahit anong aking gawin, di mo pinapansin. Kailan nahaplusin ang pusong bitin na bitin? Kahit anong gawin lambing, di mo pa rin pansin. Kahit anong aking gawin, di mo pinapansin. Kailan nahaplusin ang pusong bitin na bitin? Kahit anong gawin lambing, di mo pa rin pansin.
Virtual clap. Ang dami nagka-clap sa'yo, Jeffrey. Tapos sila Melissa said, love you, Direk. Tapos si Bebs also. Tapos si Joni is here also. Sabi na, sa love, Greg parang tayo rin parang sessions lang. Tapos sabi ni sabi ni Jane, sabi niya, haha Mel, hanggang dito tayo pa rin. Tapos tapos talaga yung hearts, kung makita mo yung hearts po i-reserve niyo sa sessions, pero okay lang yan. Si Irma, tayo pa rin, sabi niya. Tapos si Adele was giving you a huge clap. Tapos si Adele, si CM Mendy from Quezon City said, ang gwapo mo, Kuya Jeff. Okay.
Wow,
Tapos si Sri Kanta Mahi or Maji, she is watching from Dae Young Kim is watching from South Korea. Okay. Tapos si
it's my cousin.
so she's watching from Dayan. is watching from South Korea. Si Edwin Asuncion is watching from Quezon City. Si okay, then people are watching also yung mga OFW natin is watching from Poland. And then yeah,
Never been to Poland. I'd love to.
yeah,
Visit
Poland.
one of these days.
Ingat po kayo dyan sa mga COVID. Tapos, ang dami pa, Ma'am Nya, we'll continue with that. Tapos meron din nagpapasabi, kamusta raw si Kuya Jeff? And this is coming from the Entredicho family from Qatar.
Wow. Hello. And to the
Ay naku, sana matapos ng pandemya na makapag-show na, di ba?
Oo nga,
Okay.
tama. Mag-show na tayo dyan, Josh. Let's
I
go.
know, I can't wait. I can't wait. Lalo na ngayon, I venture into a lot of pool of talents.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
You,
Oh,
Arnie, yeah, dami. That alone, concert na eh. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, next na tayo. Ito na, medyo paseryoso na tayo. Ito na.
Seryoso yung kanina.
Seryoso pa rin, pero mas seryoso to. These are the things that people would like to ask, pero too afraid to ask.
Ay, nako.
Nothing ano. Kasi people know na up to now, at your age, you're still single. Single, available, looking, and I know you had mentioned in one of your interview, nag-date ka naman, or you've been dating prior to the pandemic. Kasi, but pandemic, and that's understandable. Kasi 6 feet, that's not a date. You know, that's barkada. The question that people are asking me to ask you would be, what are you looking for a life partner? Meron bang characteristic? Can it be physical? Or is it showbiz or non-showbiz? And yun, they would like to know, masyado ka bang pihikan? Are you choosy now? So, what are you looking for as a life partner?
Maybe I guess choose. Yeah. I'm very choosy din kasi with it really all depends on the connection. Yun talaga eh. Wala naman akong, I don't really have a certain traits that, are must-haves, 'di ba? Wala akong ganun. It really all depends on if we click or whatever. Siguro ang ang mga siguro she has to be at least very open-minded, understanding, not jealous, yun yung mga kasi nga 'di ba with everything that I'm doing and everything that I want to do.
Yes.
And at the same time, easygoing, yung hindi maarte. Fun to
Showbiz,
be with.
non-showbiz?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Filipina or foreigner?
Doesn't matter either.
Doesn't matter. Alien?
Pwede din, malay mo. yung pala.
Okay, Jeff, in one of your interview, you had said, and this I like this line, and I quote unquote, I want to settle down, but not to settle. Can you expound on that? Sinabi mo yun sa one of the interview. I wrote it down. Sabi ko, ano kayang nyo? Sabi mo, I want to settle down, but not to settle.
Yeah, well, obviously. Kasi nga, 44 na ako, di ba? Kung
Hindi naman mukha. Mukhang 28.
Thank you.
Parang tayo eh. Hindi tayo nagkakalayo.
Yes. Definitely. Ang
Di ba wala pang paleka sa mga mukha, di ba? Yun po.
It's because, I don't know, because maybe some people also marry because they feel that they have to marry already. That's what I meant. Na parang, I will only settle down with the person that I feel I can settle down with, and not because I'm settling, because I want to be legally bound to a certain person. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I meant with that statement.
And there's no age that, kasi di ba, we all do that with all our friends. Parang a certain age they want to be married. And I always tell people, pang babae yan eh. Kasi babae, they have to run against their biological clock. For guys, I mean, I have friends who get married at the age of 60 and they're happily ever. Meron naman maaga tapos wrong choice. Ayun, divorce. How many of those?
Exactly. Yan nga. So,
diba?
Ano ba yung question? Tapos
Well,
na
if
answer
there's,
ko na to.
if there's a certain age
A certain
in
age,
your case,
I remember before when I was young, sabi ko, I have to get married by 30. Yun yung ano ko. And then, nung nag-reach na ako ng 30, parang hindi naman kailangan.
you know, there's a may blessing din ng pagiging single. Seriously.
It's it's both a blessing and a curse. Kasi nga, parang,
Ako blessing lang.
talaga, and for me, blessing siya kasi nga parang single, parang you don't, you're free to do whatever, right? And,
Yes. Walang schedule, yeah.
schedule, yan. So, but I think it's also a curse because if you get too used to being single for such a long time, it gets harder to find someone.
Na maintindihan, yeah. Especially with the things that you do.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, eto na. Yung ano natin, Johan, yung next 3 slides, can you show it first and then we'll ask him to talk about it? This is a picture, doon sa nakikinig. This is Geneva and Jeffrey when they were still young. Mga siguro 12, 13, 14. Okay, next slide please. Okay, nakita yung before and after, yung bata pa sila, naka-Smoky Mountain. I don't think na yung same shirt ang suot niya dyan, pero pareho. Okay, tapos yung older na sila. Tapos one more, Johan. Yan. Okay, eto yung question ko sa'yo. Why is there such a fascination with you and Geneva? Parang they're all asking sila ba? Even I was asked eh. Nung pinost namin yung poster mo, the first thing they want to know, hindi ba sila naging item? Sabi ko, I'll ask. Sabi niya, kasi parang lahat ng posting.
Palakad siya dito kasi we're checking out na of this villa that we rent for the shoot.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, what's such fascination?
Hindi ko alam. Well, alam mo, feeling ko meron ding parang maybe one, di ba there's this natural chemistry, I guess. Kasi parang we never really thought of that eh. Parang we only I think it all started when we posted TikToks of each other na magkasama.
Yes. Yeah.
And then, from then, parang tipong they were all shipping us. Parang, and sabi nga, even siya, ang taas na engagement kapag may mga post na kami dalawa magkasama. And we really never thought about that because nga, sobrang
I know. That's why I told people two people of different sexes can be friends. Na platonic lang talaga. It's like, sabi ko kasi masyado, di ba? May mga tao masyado ka ng comfortable dun sa tao na hug and kiss, walang mali siya eh. Di ba? So I think that's why I said, well, I'm gonna ask anyway the question to you. Okay. Now that we answered that, let's go. Now we got that out of the way. Okay. If you were not a singer, hindi ka na involved sa 14K, naging Smoky Mountain and where you are, meron ka bang dream job? Kasi chemical engineer ka, di ba? So was there a plan na medyo na not naman naligaw kasi hindi naman naliligaw sa dreams eh. Meron ka bang dream job that you were hoping that kung hindi ako naging singer, ito ako?
Wala. I guess talagang I was kumbaga, when I got exposed to the arts, I really wanted to have a career in the arts or entertainment or production or whatever. It just so happened that I'm also scientifically inept. Well, unang-una, hindi ko alam ba't ako pinag-exam ng nanay ko sa Philippine Science eh nakapasok ako, di ba? So, alam ko na, kasi libre. Libre kasi. Totoo yan.
Parang UP, merong integrated school yata, free din, di ba? Parang yan eh. Pero I think sa ranking during that time, yung time mo, PSI was on top of UP integrated. Yeah. And that's a well-known fact.
And I was a consistent top of my class din kasi
tsaka let it be known, kung hindi pa nila alam, number 11 ka sa board exam ng chemical engineering. So I was thinking when I was going through my research, may pagka-geeky talaga to. No wonder we clicked.
Kaya naman talaga. Hindi lang obvious. Hindi, or minsan obvious naman. Hindi ko alam. Yeah.
Kaya I can't believe na sinasabi mo, minsan nag-space out ka. Parang, siguro
Nag-space out ako kasi sinabi nga nila, I think masyado akong imaginative and my mind wanders off somewhere. So that's why sometimes, that's why they call me space. Kasi sometimes they talk to me and I was like, ha? Ano yan? Kasi nag-daydream ako. Yun yung space.
Creative daydreaming. You're
Maybe.
thinking of the next project or the next film.
Eh.
Okay, now if given a chance, Jeffrey, if you're given a chance to go back in time and you meet your 20-year-old Jeffrey Hidalgo, what would you tell this person?
Be a director as early as you can. Parang feeling ko kasi I lost so much time. Parang I'd want to be where I am now 10 years ago.
Why? All the best director, hindi naman sila nag-start ng
Hindi,
diba?
mababata ng mga
Sino
directors.
sila, Sir Sacy? Matanda na silang na-recognize sila.
Hindi, may mga, halimbawa, okay, si Gino Santos, sino yung that French director sa Cannes? Si Xavier Dolan? Xavier Dolan yun. So,
pero you never know. Malay mo. Di ba?
Yun. So parang nanginayang ako, parang hindi ko siya kinareer agad until 2009. That's when I went to Abu Dhabi to study film. Doon ko lang siya talagang medyo sineryoso kasi. Parang sayang lost time ko.
The way I look at it, wala naman time limit for success.
Yeah. Hindi naman.
Ray Kroc ng Kentucky Fried Chicken. Ang tanda niya, 52 na siya, no? When he stumbled to, di ba? Even Starbucks. I mean, you never know. You could be that Ray Kroc of the film industry. You never know. Kasi maganda talaga yung mga ano mo. And I'm not saying this because I really enjoyed the two movies. And hopefully, there'll be more that I would see.
Yeah, soon, Josh. In maybe 3 months, may lalabas na din yung next. Ewan ko, abot ba? August, September, October, November. Yeah, minamadali. Si Boss Vic really wants me to release my film this year daw eh.
Tepok na mga sessions natin for sure.
Hindi naman. I'm gonna still try. Well, dala-dala ko to, though wala lang akong time kasi nga we were shooting, di ba? But, if I were shooting, I think I'd still try to find time to do it. Don't worry.
All the things that I've read, I've viewed, what are the things or thing that we don't know about you? Meron pa ba? Parang marami nang nasulat about you. I read all the articles that's humanly possible and view all the interviews. Is there anything, one thing na parang shareable na hindi namin alam about you?
Alam ko yung yung nasabi ko na yata before sa mga interviews ko. One really weird thing about me is I have this habit of playing with rice after eating, and then I turn them into small animal sculptures made of rice.
Hindi ko nakita yan. Sige next time when we see each other, you could do that.
That is one of my peculiarities, weirdly.
Oh my God. When you said that, I was thinking of something else. Diba yung kids ka, you do that with the rice and you make it like a snot.
Yun.
A booger.
So mukha siya actually, yung iba nga nandidiba kasi mukha siyang booger. Akala nila booger. But the second, that's rice. Okay, I play with my rice and then I form them into animals. I make mice or a dog or cat, eagle, dolphin, dinosaurs also.
Grabe. Pati sa rice, very creative. Now, what makes you laugh? What makes Jeffrey laugh? Ano nagpapatawa sa iyo?
Ang babaw lang ng lahat ng bagay natatawa ako. Ano ba? What makes me laugh? Hindi ko alam. Parang nothing in particular.
Okay, kung lahat ng little things, what makes you upset and what makes you angry? Yun namang hindi pa naitanong sa mga interviews eh. Anong nagpapagalit sa isang Jeffrey Hidalgo?
Stupidity.
Uy, pareho tayo. Mahirap yan especially yung ano mo, yung career mo, hindi pwede. Kailangan nakasmile ka pa rin.
Oo, yun nga eh. Kaya nga eh. So minsan lang kasi pag, And when people don't do their jobs, dun ako medyo, I think those are the times na, very few times na I shouted on set because people weren't doing their jobs.
Talaga? Mahigpit ka pa ng director?
Hindi. I'm not. But sometimes kasi kapag paulit-ulit na, alam mo yun, and you really have to call it out. Or minsan you're under time pressure, yun, mapapasigaw ka din. But then, I think effective din naman. Kasi nga, actually my staff, they'd always tell me na parang, Direk, magalit ka naman. Kaya parang dapat nagagalit ka na by this time. Sabi ko, ayoko magalit, ayoko ma-stress. Sabi ko ganun.
Oo, no?
Nakakatanda yung stress din mo, di ba?
Ngayon ba may mga bashers ka pa? At this rate of your career, may mga bashers?
Meron din naman.
How do you handle it? Or do you handle it? Or do you even...
Dinededma ko lang. Or minsan I'd make a snide, smart Alec comment.
Or an intelligent, cryptic comment.
Yeah, exactly. Maganon. Hindi, I don't, because I don't think it's worth your time.
True.
Ang bilib ako dito si Geneva. Si Geneva,
I know, yeah.
The master of ako kasi pag may nakita, sometimes I don't have the energy. Sasagutin ko ito, huwag na. Ayoko na sagutin.
I met Geneva here in LA with Dr. Tess Mauricio. I think we have this dermatologist there. But we were not able to talk, in depth kasi parating siya, paalis na ako. And we were introduced hurriedly. Now, may kinakatakutan ba ang isang Jeffrey Hidalgo? What are you afraid of?
Rats.
Really? Talaga?
Rats. And jellyfish. When I'm swimming.
Really?
Natatakot ako. Kasi, di ba? Nakatakot talaga.
That's interesting kasi I know you're a beach person. Parang lahat ng search ko sa'yo, lagi kang nakahubad.
Oo. I really love going to the beach. Yun lang nga. Talagang, pag may nakita akong jellyfish, nagpapanik ako. And that's I think one thing that we didn't discuss. I also do triathlons, so which I only learned doing from the last 5 years.
Uy, that's hard kasi you run, you bike, you swim.
Yeah, so you swim first and then you bike and then you run. And I had to learn how to swim just to be able to do triathlons. I mean, I knew how to swim before, but not like long distance swimming. So I had to learn and had to train for that.
Grabe.
But I enjoy that. Now it's one of the stuff that I enjoy. I just realized na kanina I forgot to bring goggles, so I wasn't able to swim in the beach. But that's what like when I was in Boracay. Yan, sila Geneva, alam na nila yun. Nandun lang ako, lumalungoy-lungoy lang ako sa dagat the whole time.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Kasi why the fascination with the beach? Kasi lagi ko nakikita yung mga pictures mo. Lagi kang palapit, parang water person ka eh.
If ako, my goal now is to really have a beach property. And if I have a beach property, I'd be there. And then I'd just go to Manila if I have work. I'd stay in my beach house. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Pero in the Philippines, kasi super lapit lang siya. Ang dali lang. I mean, the good ones you have to fly, of course. Diba?
Yeah. Then, maybe ito, Batangas, 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. Do you have any insecurities ngayon? Meron pa ba?
You know what? Weirdly, I guess it's part of maturity. So at this age, I already am so secure already with what I have become and what I have achieved. Of course, there's still so much that I want to achieve and so much that I want to do. Pero yeah, parang because I'm a firm believer kasi na parang if you know your capabilities, it's either you can do 2 things, diba? I read this somewhere na parang it's either you become better at it or you make your goals more reachable. Kumbaga. So ikaw yung mag-adjust.
Since you mentioned that was my next probe. Ano yung aspirations, goal mo, immediate goal, say in the next 2 years and then the next 5 years? Kasi parang, I mean, at a super young age, 12, you already get the success. Tapos you went to academe, successful ka rin doon. tapos nag-singing ka, successful ka rin, ngayon directing, parang sunod-sunod. Meron pa ba? Meron pa bang ina-aspire? And you just mentioned na meron ka pang gustong magawa. And could you be able to share that to us?
Sana I
Ngayon, session king ka na rin.
Grabe. Hindi ako king of sessions. Iba yun.
Well, in terms of influence.
Collabs, yes.
Yeah,
Collabs.
kasi lahat pag nakikita,
Collab.
pumasok ka sa kanilang mga stream, Idol, si Idol, or si Mr. Jeffrey Hidalgo, Idol Jeffrey. Ayan, si Marky just came in. Si Marky
boy.
So, yeah, di ba? I think he's based in Indonesia. I think.
In Bangkok. In Thailand.
Thailand, yeah. So,
yeah,
so ano pang goal ang gustong ma-reach ng isang Jeffrey Hidalgo?
Right now, I'd want to have my own production house. Pero I'm actually in the process of doing that. And then I partnered up with a few friends, and we already have a company. Yun nga, that will create content for different whatever for TV shows and stuff. So that's one thing that I am already starting with. So hopefully that kicks off and very soon. Because I really want to have, syempre, iba pa din kapag if you have your own business. So in a way, that's also another, though we have our own manufacturing business, but it's, small.
Yeah, and we need to talk about that.
Yes, nga pala.
Hindi natin napag-usapan. Well, just for the people listening, meron po talagang nagagamit naman po ni Jeffrey yung kanyang chemical engineering. I think you have a soap business, family business, right?
Yeah.
And then your clientele a restaurant, which I'll talk to you offline on that.
Yes, tama. O nga, I keep forgetting about that, Josh.
I know. I have to remind you. Okay, tapos yung what would you advise yung mga young people today? Not that we're old, kasi 'di ba yung mga millennials, sometimes they need to hear from our experience, whether it's success and failures. What would be your advice to them?
I read this in one of the, ano nga ba yun? One of those self-help books. Basta importante yung it's really practice. Parang nothing success doesn't come for free. You really have to work hard. You cannot rest on your laurels just because you think you're good. But you have to keep on improving your craft. Whatever field you are in.
Yung ganyan ba, yung from the age of 12 to now, meron ka bang mga regrets sa decision na nagawa mo? I'm just curious. That's my question.
Parang wala naman. Though yung mom ko may regrets siya. Ang regret niya is sana daw hindi niya ako dinala sa showbiz because she'd rather na nag-chemical engineer.
No, but you are. You are a chemical engineer.
No, diba? But I mean like a really practicing chemical engineer. Kasi nga dyan sa States, ang laki ng ng pera ng chemical engineer. That's what she wants to do. Because she's based there. So she wants me, actually, that's what she wants me to. She wants me to move there and be a chemical engineer at 44. So ako, paano gagawin yun?
Sabi natin, di ba? No time limit. But especially now with technology, it's something to think about. Pero I think based on nakita ko and what I heard, parang talagang ang passion mo nasa directing eh.
Yun nga yung sinabi ko sa kanya, wala talaga yung puso ko dyan.
Now, as far as legacy, what legacy would you like to leave your audience? Not na namamatay ka na. Legacy na. Ano gusto mong iwan sa akin, sa mga nakikinig sa'yo?
Well, maybe I'd want to be remembered. Parang hip knock on wood. I'd want to be remembered as a very fun person, which I think I am, and I hope I am naman. Yun lang naman. Fun to be with. As someone that you'd love to watch because you enjoy watching him sing and make a fool out of himself. Watch his movies because they entertain you and make you think. I guess.
Now, kung meron kang ugali na you would like to change, now that you are able to change, what would it be?
Procrastination. Parang feeling ko procrastinate too much.
Is it because of the pandemic?
Hindi. I think more also because of the pandemic. Pero parang, there's so much that I have to do, but sometimes I also, ang hirap din kasi, minsan kasi diba, parang, especially with social media and with sessions. Pati sa sessions, tuloy na, ang dami kong, there's so much that I have to do, but then, you also want to support your fellow streamers and ganyan. And at the same time, there are also some stream, and I know, I'm sure you also experience the same thing. But pero ikaw, at least ikaw nakakapag multitask ka eh. So okay lang sa'yo.
Well, I try. Ang dami dito. Si Alexander Franciscus watching. Tapos si Marky, si Arnel Hidalgo. Oh, Arnel Hidalgo.
My dad.
That's
My
your dad.
dad.
Hello
Yeah.
po. Yeah,
Hi,
very
pa.
supportive. Oh, and besides, you guys, yung hindi pa nagse-sessions, you need to
Yes.
download that.
Yeah.
You would like to hear yung version nila if I could. If that's the title, right?
And then nung what matters most. What matters most.
What matters most yung kayong tatlo, tapos yung sa mama mo rin. Ang ganda. Ang dream ko dream kong production kayong anim. Tatlo. Yeah. Well, not anim, but mama, daddy, tapos ikaw tsaka si Arnie. Kayong apat.
Kami apat.
Kasi you have another brother, right? Si Aaron?
Yes. Yung dalawa pa pala. Tama. Hindi ko makanta kasi yung isa eh. Si Eric makakanta. Si Gian hindi. So,
pero hindi sila eh. With all my researches, hindi ko nakita picture nila. Siguro kung nakita ko, hindi ko napansin. So, hindi sila into showbiz. Kaya lang ni Arnie.
Hindi.
So, pero you need to watch that. Talaga, pag hindi ka na teary eye doon sa What Matters Most, nung daddy niya, si Daddy Arnel. At tapos yung sama mo, you have also a production with Arnie.
Yes, unforgettable, the three of us.
Unforgettable, yeah, na piniplay mo. So you guys need to watch more of session. Oh, plug na natin. Where can they find you now?
Yes, please. First of all, you can just go to www.sessionslive.com/Jeffrey Hidalgo, and that will bring you to my page. You can follow me and my artist account. And what's even better is you can subscribe to my account. Yes.
Yeah. And it's $4.99 per month.
Yes.
So parang uminom ka lang ng isang Starbucks.
Oh, di ba?
Pero ang maganda kasi plugging na to, dapat bayaran na tayo ng sessions nito. Ang maganda kasi you have some shows na for crew only. So parang very exclusive. Yeah. And one thing with yung at least yung sa stream mo, this I could vouch, then you meet a lot of people, sila Yula, sila Melissa, sila Irma. Talagang it's like a family, virtual family that instant, you're there. Tapos you get to know a lot of people. Tapos nagko-connect na yan, sila Rose, di ba? It's amazing. Amazing yung virtual, and I can't wait to see all of them siguro in one of these days. So Facebook, where can they follow you on Facebook?
Just go to just search for Jeffrey Hidalgo. My Facebook page is verified naman. And then on Instagram, Twitter, Laika if you have that, wherever you are, and TikTok, it's at Jeffrey Hidalgo. Yeah. Those are my social media.
So lahat yun active ka. Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm not really too big on social media also. I'm not too big on posting. Sobrang tamad ako mag-post. Mahilig ako mag-browse, pero tamad ako mag-post. Sometimes I post when I need to post already. Parang ganun. Sobrang akong sporadic.
Oh, somebody is asking me from Manila, ano raw ba ang session schedule mo? Yung session po, you need to
nice.
Kailan ka nag-stream? And I know may magkakaroon ng change. But again, right now, what is your schedule, Jeff?
Usually talaga, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 12 p.m. But then it all depends on my availability nowadays. So, yun nga.
You always make announcement naman, di ba?
Yeah. And then you can and if you follow me, and you can check out naman kasi my schedule because I post it there. Sometimes. O nga pala. Sometimes I just schedule last minute eh. Medyo ang gulo kasi ng schedule ko these days eh. And then it's gonna be even crazier.
Pero
So
the
sorry.
good thing kasi, ang maganda kasi dyan sa group, well, actually, it's a virtual family is what I call it. Talagang nagsasabihan, like si
Yeah.
Melissa would say something, yung schedule mo, like kayo, no, nagpo-post na, kailan ka mag-ano, si Melissa, si Yula, tapos
Si
sila
Yula nandiyan
Mel.
din ngayon? They're watching?
Dito lahat sila. Parang nalipat yung session sa, alam mo
Oo
ba,
nga
with
eh.
Jush Andowitt eh.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
tapos sila Connie, hello. Ang daming comment. Yung mga na-miss ko po, I'm really, really sorry. Si Elise Ong is watching from Marikina, si Jojo Buendia from Liliu, Laguna. Tapos si Cha Marcos is watching also. Tony Pilapil is watching from Torrance, California. So we're all over the place. Grabe talaga si
Everyone.
Jeffrey. Tapos si Annabelle Soliva Guzman also
si Belle.
watching. Tapos si CM Mendy is watching. Si CM Mendy sabi niya, Kuya Jeff, marunong po akong, mag-a-apply po ako sa iyo. Marunong ako maglaba, magluto, maglinis. Pwede akong lifetime partner.
Parang maid naman yung ano. Yung unang ano.
I don't know. Ay, naku, sometimes sabi sa'yo ito mga ano natin eh. Tapos si Aho Che Bronto. Hi, Josh. Si Don. Don Bronto is another singer from Florida is watching. Lahat sila talaga super clap. Juliet Marcos, Crap Heart, ang daming heart. Naku, yung heart po, reserve natin yung loves na yan sa sessions. Yan, pero dito okay rin. Pero kasi naman to, walang katumbas tong sessions na to eh. So, but Jeffrey, before I let you go, firstly, thank you for your time. It was
You're welcome.
ang bilis eh. Pero mo, 1 hour and 40 minutes na. Ang bilis.
Yeah. Oo nga eh. We should have a part 2. Madami pa tayong pwede pag-usapan.
Ang dami ko pa gustong itanong. Ang dami ko ang tinato. Ang dami ito part 2.
Baka year-ender. Year-ender,
yes. Year-ender. Mukha namang mahaba pa tong radio station. At
baka ba ano? Oo nga. Kung year-ender, December, baka nandyan ako.
Baka ako nandyan.
Nako, patay. Magkakapalit tayo kasi
Pwede naman Zoom eh.
I might not be able to do the Chicago Marathon, you know what, because of work. Yeah. I just got my schedule and stuff eh. But, yun nga, sinabihan naman ako ng manager ko na parang, I think all my work will be done by December. So, I think I can take a break December onwards. So, I might...
And then you fly to Armies.
Yeah.
Then I'll see you because I'm planning to fly back in October. As a close. Go ahead.
You're flying here October sa Manila.
Since June pa ako dapat nandyan eh.
Nice. Sige, let's of course, let's
And we could do shows na nasa kabilang table ka lang sa restaurant.
Tama.
Now, yung closing song natin, kasi everybody's saying, is he gonna sing one more, please?
Ano kakantahin ko? I don't know nga eh. I didn't prepare.
I know. Hindi mo naman kailangan. Jeffrey Hidalgo ka na, hindi na nagpe-prepare.
Let's get requests from them. Anong gusto nilang kantahin ko? I don't know.
Akong mali, Jeff. Akong maling ano eh. Any song that you think our audience would like, our listeners.
Wait. Mag-ano na lang ako. Since kasama ko si Rachel Alejandro dito.
Saan niyo ba si Rach? Yeah,
kasama ko dito.
Yeah, nakita ko yung kanyang official makeup artist.
Yes, oo nga.
I told you, I did my job.
Si Rachel ang siya ang aming official makeup artist / assistant / PA / everything else. In between.
Nasa Manila si Rachel. Kasi akala ko kasi I met Rachel through Nino Alejandro.
Yeah.
Akala ko nasa New York siya. So nasa Manila siya ngayon.
No, she's here because she's shooting Broken Marriage Vow for ABS-CBN.
Okay.
It's the Dr. Foster, Dr. Foster.
Okay. Yeah, yung remake ng Korean novela. Great. Sige.
Ito na lang. Wala akong maisip dahil wala naisip ko lang si Rachel nandito. Tapos palagi din itong ni-request ni Melissa. So I'm gonna do a song of Rachel. Yun na lang. Ha. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, maraming salamat po for tuning in. We'll come back after this song and then we'll say our farewell or last message for you guys. So without much further ado again, the incomparable Jeffrey Hidalgo.
Thank you, thank you.
Sabihin mong ako'y mahal mo rin. Minamahal kita, ingapin mo sana kay tagal. Hello to all the Jepsters, Jep crew watching in the back of Monkeys. Kay tagal ko na hinihintay sa'yo. Sabihin sa'kin ang laman ng puso ko. Ngunit kahit anong gawin, di mo ako pinapansin. Bakit ba? Nasaktan ang puso ko. Di ko masabing may gusto ako sa'yo. Kung sana'y kaya kong gawin, di na ako maniningin. Itagal at para bang ako'y sabihin mong ako'y mahal mo rin. Minamahal kita, ingapin mo sana kay tagal. Minamahal kita, ingapin mo sana.
Grabe, Jeff. Okay, before we close, ang daming talaga rito. Sabi ni si Mendy, na-add ko na po si Kuya Jeff sa cart.
Yeah.
Tapos sabi naman ni Melissa, hello. Si Annabel Soliva Guzman, na masyadong napuno na raw ang chat box. Tapos si Marky Sardon, sabi niya, I could listen to this all day. Tapos soothing voices, panay umuulan ng hearts, clap, panay papuri. At you'll see that pag hahabulin natin lahat. Sila Yula, everybody. You guys, it's so amazing. As expected, pag si Jeffrey Hidalgo babahan ng mga comments, mga hearts. Again,
12 o'clock tomorrow on Sessions Live. If you can.
So wala ka na ngayon, wala today. Because
Wala
you're
na
traveling.
today because I'm traveling. So I'll be on tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be doing a 4-hour stream tomorrow.
So
12,
tomorrow,
4 p.m.
yung mga nabitin po, especially yung hindi pa kasali o hindi pa talaga nasa sessions, you try to do it, libre po
Yes.
yung sessions. It's an internet-based, it's an app, it's free, and that's you could really hear and request so many songs from Jeffrey Hidalgo para hindi kayo mabitin. And especially when he said he's gonna do it for 4 hours. And he did it last time. I remember he did it last time. So it's gonna be tomorrow, Sunday in Manila. From what time, Jeffrey?
12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
12 to 4. Sasagasaan yung show ko pero it's okay.
Oo nga eh. Kaya, habol ka na lang, Josh, after your show.
As always. Anyway,
Yes.
last word from you, last message, Jack, before we go.
Oh, wala naman. I just really had fun. I've been looking forward to this, Josh. I'm really so. I was really so excited to meet you virtually through the screen, and hopefully soon. You're coming home, pala, no? So
Yes, I'm
we'll see
coming.
each other in a
For
month.
sure. Are you kidding me? For sure.
How long are you staying here? Hindi tayo nag-uusap dito.
Until January.
Wow, ganun pala katagal.
I need to be a son for my mom for a while.
Yes, tama. And then siguro January when you get back there, hopefully I still be there in the States.
Yeah, and I'll bring you sprinkles at saka portos. I remember.
Oh my God, yes, please.
Kapag nagkasalsi tayo, I'll make sure that I bring
Wait.
you.
I'm so excited. When are you coming home?
This is what
When are you
happened.
coming home? Ano, sa
Mga
October.
listeners sa audience, ito po nangyayari. Nagkakaroon kami ng side conversation. So anyway, Jeff,
Portos
again,
and sprinkles. Oh my God, I'm so
I
excited
know.
already.
So again, thank you so much sa time at saka for giving us those 3 wonderful songs, iconic songs. And then we learn more about you sa Alam Mo Ba with Jush Andowitt. And I know this is not going to be, I will work on a part 2 on this because there's other things that I like to pick your brain on. And we're almost done. And again, tomorrow po, meron po akong show, yung Dear Kuya Josh, Ate Jen. And it's at 1 o'clock in the Philippines. It's 10 o'clock here. Again, maraming salamat. And before we close, like my advice to you and my comment every time we close on all of my shows, watch all the shows of PHLB Radio. At the same time, be kind. You can never go wrong with kindness. And your act of kindness will have a way of getting back to you. Yun lang po. At maraming salamat again. Good night. Happy day for everybody. Happy weekend to everyone. God bless you all. Be safe. And Jeff, I'll see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you on sessions.
Yes. Bye.
Thank you.
Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV Radio. Just like a friend from back home.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.
PHLV